Without strength, you can't protect anything. I know that.
Yeah, once again, you can just call Nico whenever you want to get her to come show up. I mean, not whatever you want, but whenever you find one of these payphones.
Nico.
So normally on like a second playthrough, I don't even bother calling her usually, but I usually wait till the end of the mission. But since we're doing the first time playthrough, it's very useful to do it. Get her to show up the first time. Where is it? There you are. Move's gonna save my life. Here, let's get that too. That way I just kind of have his combo list. Then I could just get Streak 2 and maybe just focus on getting some of these other abilities after a while. That roulette spin's gonna help a lot in this fight too.
No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
Why you gotta look so creepy like that? I mean, really.
Something's different about it.
So those things kind of pull you right to her. You still gotta be careful because she shoots things at you. But, see, look, it just pulls you straight through her. Sometimes she'll fly away though, but you still kind of want to do it though. Whoops. I don't know if that was like slightly out of range or something, honestly. So she does that like 3 times.
Your voice is so annoying. How about I shut you up?
There we go. So see, she wasn't really all that hard, honestly. She gets a little... Dang. Near's over dodging stuff like a boss. Right down the middle. But yeah, she gets a little faster, honestly, when when you get to the harder difficulties, she just moves around faster and attacks more often, and it just makes her a lot more annoying, honestly.
Dante's friend.
It's Lady.
You know her?
From my gunsmith days.
What?
Can't believe you do this to Kyrie. I'm gonna have to tell her, man.
He's like,
I'm
really?
joking. Hey, loosen up your jockstrap.
Haha.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Chick-bow-wow, chick-bow-wow.
Kyrie would kill me right now.
It's not like he's really doing anything wrong, though. She's just messing with him. Sure, we'll rate everyone as stylish. Everyone gets to be stylish.
So, V, you think this kid can kill Urizen?
One can only hope. But for now, we have a more pressing engagement.
Alright, so the good news is they gave us some red orbs, so we can kind of use it on this guy. As soon as it lets us. What's... Wait, can I not go into skills with him yet? Maybe not. I don't know, let's just buy one blue orb then, for now. I mean, I could do two, but I kind of want to keep the red orbs for his skills whenever it lets me. It probably wants to do like a little tutorial about his character because he plays very differently.
Before we reach Urizen.
Yeah, he plays very differently from Dante and Nero, or even Virgil, really. He's kind of like a warlock, honestly, is the way he plays.
Oh, genius says be careful. Yeah, no shit, Shirley. Ain't that right, V? I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away is okay. It's always okay to run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written.
Okay, Shakespeare. Just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick, because killing them ain't my stick. I got your back. This diet is whack. Leave the ones around you to fix that shit. I'll lay the final blow, V. You know we can't kill demons.
So, a little trivia here for you, or just some random info, but every single one of V's pets here, like his familiars, they're all from Devil May Cry 1. That's Shadows, the panther-looking thing, and then Griffin's the bird, and those were enemies that were in the other game. They even have very similar attacks. I am so alone. The apocalypse has come. And then what's... This is blood, I think, and then something else. Something here. Lady was here. Okay. So I think it's saying that she was there. Hmm. And you can see freaking Nero over there fighting demons. Oh, at least I can hear him. Yeah, there he is. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. So I feel like the trick to getting a good score with him is you just want to dwindle these guys down as fast as you can. And I notice every time you kill something with him, with like V, his score rating goes up so high. So I think the idea is to kill the enemies as fast as possible and not so much about just being stylish. And that's the thing. Like if you just constantly are using both Griffin and Shadow at the same time, you tend to have really good statistics. Yeah, I really wanted all those red orbs. Help me out there. And this is where you see his devil trigger for the first time ever. Kind of like tapping into his demon side, it seems like. There we are. So he does have a distance on how far he can actually like teleport to the enemies. So you do have to be a certain closeness sometimes. So me personally, I know that like some people really don't like V just because he's not like a melee character, and he's not, or he's just not Dante and Nero, so it just bugs them for some reason. But me personally, I find V to be a slightly nice change of pace, like from most of the other characters. I mean, how many more melee characters that just use swords and stuff do you honestly need? I mean, Nero, Virgil, and Dante are good enough as is. And then if you think about it, in the fourth game, there was the side character you got to be, which was Trish. In DMC4 Special Edition, you got to play as Lady as well, and she was actually kind of fun because she was kind of like a master gunslinger in a sense. She just had a lot of Dante's moves with the guns, but she just did it. She just did it a lot better than he did. But personally, I find his gameplay style compared to the others to be, like I said, a nice change of pace. So I like that he's actually different. It's just interesting.
I will not allow him to gain any more power.
So you don't want to miss this one if you want to get the blue orbs later. You want to make sure you get this. And then this one is a purple herb, and it's kind of like unmissable unless you're blind. So you just As long as you're not blind, you should by all means technically be able to get that one. It looked like I almost glitched out of the game for a second there. Freaking about fell off the freaking map. There's something you might find interesting. But if you summon him there, you open up a hole, which you can use to get stuff for like blue herbs and purple herbs and stuff. I think it's the blue herb and the secret missions though. So yeah, if you stand next to them, it helps to recover them if they get hurt. Whoops. So these guys are really annoying when you're V, so you kind of want to get them taken care of as soon as possible. Those guys with the big, like, butcher knives, I don't know, I just find them to be really bad for him. And I still got an S. Alright. So yeah, if you saw right there, there's technically a blue orb. So I can go right at the top here.
Human blood is the source of his
Blue orb right here.
I must cut off his supply.
And here's some DT orbs. Which I guess this is like the first time they introduced this, honestly, if you really think about it. And there's a back alley area, and I think there's some extra enemies back here. But either way, you want to get this hatchling. So this is another reason you wanted to get the wall broken. It's because you can get this, and if you have two hatchlings, you can get through this one area later that'll get you another blue orb, and it'll also lead you to the secret mission. You know what's funny, something you can do with him is, I'm not gonna do it just yet, but you can, I think you can taunt enemies while they fight them, and it'll restore your DC a little bit. So it can make fighting enemies with him really useful, especially if you know that you're not gonna have to worry about dodging with those specific enemies. It can help.
Rise. Pin him to the wall. Awake now. At your pleasure. Slice it.
I think there's a way to amp Griffin and Shadow, but I honestly, for some odd reason lately, I can't remember like how that is. I know that you can get them to like attack automatically for you and stuff.
At your pleasure. Gouge it. Gouge it. Pierce through. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that freaking pole got in my way.
Pardon me.
There we go, first try. Those are usually really annoying to get. So if you see the first Nidhogg hatchling, if you go back behind that, you can get one. There's just one right here. And then, if you go through here, is the secret mission. I'm just looking around real quick to see if there's anything else. I'm pretty sure it's just this. You stand right here, and there you go. Secret mission 3. Which, off recording, I might just do those myself. I don't really think most of those missions are even really hard to do or really need explanation. I think if you just know where they are, you're probably going to be fine.
We're in a hurry! Cha-cha!
You first.
See, I got a lot of red orbs, and I'm probably going to pump a lot of it into V right now. Just because some of the areas later with him are a little harder to do if you don't.
It's your turn. Eradicate them all. Pierce through.
So sometimes taunting with him is useful if you want to get your pets back, I think, because then when they get really low or they just die and you taunt, it'll give you enough DT that you can just literally summon Nightmare and it'll bring them back like instantly. Alright. So yeah, there's a phone booth here. Some red orbs laying around. So I might try to gather those first. The boss is right there. When you go past that way. So you just don't want to go that way. You can pretty much go around. Just gather all these red orbs. Come right back to the phone.
Reach that woman.
And call Nico.
Come meet me. I'm at.
Yeah. Keep your panties on. I see ya already. Be right there.
He just saved her life. Even though I still don't understand how she survives all these crazy crashes all the time like that.
Yo, you just here to win.
Like at the beginning, she flips her freaking vehicle over and she's a regular human and she just sees that as being normal somehow. You're just like, what are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed, honestly. So I at least want to get Blockade 2. Blockade 3 you don't really need to worry about till later, honestly. I think I'm gonna try to focus on Shadow a little bit. Yeah, that one's a good one to get. That one you definitely want. Luckily it's cheap too. It was only 1,200. I'm trying to think. So these Shadow Vim and Shadow Vigor, I think just one makes it so it recovers faster if you're trying to bring it back, and then the other one just makes it harder to take down. So, I mean, it's not something you need to get right away with him. I might just get Round Robin 2 here. Trying to get like some of his more simple abilities that you would probably want to get. So I think I'm gonna get this just because I don't want his DT to go down really quick. It slows that down, and then I still have a bit there. I'm gonna get some more DT for him. Plus, you get to keep those, so when I turn into Dante later, you pretty much get to keep his DT that you just got there, and all the health and everything. So, yeah, and then this boss, I hate fighting him with V. I just hate this boss so much, but you can get used to him though.
Neat hog. I never liked this guy.
You catched. I know you.
Dumb as a box of rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite.
Did you insult me?
Uh-oh.
You insult me.
I think he hurt me. He's angry!
I'm going to kill you.
Not in this lifetime. As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
He really likes his poems. You can really tell. So attacking these side ones, they do damage, but you're honestly gonna want to just try to get all three of them down at the same time. or just really quick, I guess. Not at the same, necessarily at the same time, but just before any of the other ones respawn. If you do that, the big guy goes down, and when that happens, you just want to spawn Nightmare. Because watch that. Look at that damage. Look at it, it's beautiful. Now technically, you can actually attack and run around with V at the same time. If you lock on, Shadow will more likely like try to pull some stuff. Like he'll go towards the enemy more, that specific enemy more often. If you just lock on with V on anybody, Shadow will go after them, and a lot of time Griffin will circle around them too. I'm actually not doing half bad, but I'm also kind of not doing as good as I normally do. I could probably focus on the big guy right now if I really wanted to. And watch. Oh, I'm getting close. There we are. For some odd reason, it was not locking onto him the way that I wanted it to.
What do you say?
That's not good at all. That's not good. Well, hey, wait, where are you going? Are you running away? That's not a good sign.
I'm afraid then that's a little bit more than I can take on right now.
Oh, looks like he kind of wasn't wrong. Thought I did okay. It wasn't really the greatest. But I think at the beginning I also didn't really have much of V's skills either.
We're alive. We made it. It's our lucky day, V. Let's go find a game of cards.
These Glyphot roots, they're everywhere.
Well, we are underground.
Then I guess we have some clearing up to do.
And me without my gardening shears.
Huh.